Greetings, humanity. I am just getting everything set up here, I think. I'm Jim, and I am going through a game of Papers, Please, taking the approach that I refer to as Greedy Bastard Mode. I am slightly under the weather, just a tiny bit today. So we may not do this for very long today. We'll see. And we're going to try picking up where we left off. I hope that I remember how everything works. 45 credits, 4 family members, 2 tokens, apartment C8. Impor protests unbalanced trade restrictions, claims Arstotzka unfairly taxes Emporian goods. Arstotzka's iron border. International media reveals entry visa bias. Yes, that's right, because we turned away that that reporter because, you know, we didn't have the appropriate papers. Wasn't willing to bribe us, so there we are. Yeah, as a quick reminder. As you can see the content warnings down here that we have. That this game talks about oppressive governments, immigration, and has discussions of transphobia and human rights violations. And you'll be seeing examples of those. They bring up examples of those things in this game, as meant to bring light to them. So here we go. Alright, let's see. Inspector, unfavorable international press has affected immigration protocol. Here's Sergio. We have to, I think, keep alive. All denials must be accompanied by a reason for denial stamp. A new computer inking system has been installed. Interrogate discrepancies to prime the reason for denial stamp. So I actually have to talk to them. Reason for denial stamp is activated on first interrogation. When denying entry, stamp both denied and reason for denial on the passport. If applicant clarifies discrepancies sufficiently, approval is authorized even while reason for denial stamp remains available. So yeah, I'm going to try to avoid giving them reason. Hi, Nino. Hi. I'm going to try to avoid giving them shallow reasons, but we'll see. To deny them. Reason for admittance. They gave me money. And this again reminds us how this weapon works that they've given us. Put the key there. That seemed to work out before. And here's our criminal list for the day. Anything else important? No, that's just the paper. There. And we'll go ahead and hang the banner on the wall. And we got the rule book out. And let's see, I've got that and that. I can't remember what the other upgrade was. I got another upgrade. I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hello. Visiting friends for a month. Okay, stamp looks okay. You are Robert Hampton. Except... Are you Robert Hampton? You are not Robert Hampton. I cannot let you through. What is happening? We are detaining you so that I get a bonus. By which I mean a bribe. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Are these the same person? They are not. Is it you? Now I have ink everywhere. No. There are a lot of people just trying to get through today. Interesting. Something's happening. Okay, this looks like you. Nice banner, I remember that game. Yay. Intense. Let's see. 190, 190, 93, 93. Orvec Vanor was issued in, which sounds right. Genestora District, is that right? Who knows? Orvec Vanor is where it issues. Genestora is your district. Good, good, that's good. Let's see, these look like they're all the same person, so that's probably fine. Anything else weird we need to have here? I don't think so. I think we're good. I'm sure I'm forgetting 9 million things. Alright. And the name seems to check out. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about unless you are... Are you a criminal? Not that I can tell. Okay. Come in. Go, arse kicker. Yeah. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Are you here? I have a job. Good. Duration of stay. A few weeks. Alright. Might want to have a passport. Do you have one of those? What is passport? Yeah. There we go. Denied for what reason? It is clearly stamped there. You do not have a passport. Come back when you have a passport, damn you. Or cash. Alright. You're immigrating. Congratulations. You will love it here. Let's see. These don't match. Must be a mistake. The document is valid. Well, we'll find out if that document's valid. Have your documents ready. Alright. Why are you here? You passed through. Duration of stay. 2 days. Good, that checks out. I used to be an inspector like you. Many years ago, back in United Fed. We denied most people. It's all done by computers now. You can deny it much faster that way. Oh, okay. So you had your job taken by a computer. You used to be an inspector like me until you got a computer in the knee. Understood. All right. All right. You know, it's gonna. This looks about roughly. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Stop it. Controls. It's automated systems. I don't understand. All right, Carista City, which is correct. That looks right. I'm not finding anything bad here, as far as I can tell. So I think we're gonna go ahead and let her in. Unless, are you a criminal? No. Okay. Please come in. Please, for goodness sake, come in. I do not miss it. Alright. Only visiting. Duration of stay. 8 weeks, 2 months. Tall Farid, that seems to check out. Lornda's Ruben Moyert. That matches. The dates are okay. And we're just checking Kolechia for Lornda's, which is not here. Wrong issuing city. I don't understand. Well, we'll help you understand. Hi. 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 We're detaining people so that we can get a cash bonus. Hello. Oh, I think you might be a criminal. Work. Duration of stay, 60 days. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I can't arrest you yet. I gotta shoot somebody. There you go. Sorry. Sorry, I can't arrest you today. Come back tomorrow and we'll arrest you. Day was cut short by a terrorist attack. Your son's birthday's tomorrow. He wants an expensive crayon set. Class 7 apartments available. Ugh. I can't afford the Class 7, but I can afford my son's gift. So we're gonna get my son crayons. That is expensive. Yeah. $25 is a lot for a crayon set even today. This is in the 1980s. This is in 1980s money. Teach your son to color it. I can't remember what this upgrade is. I've got a symbol showing me what it is, but I don't know what it means. Wait, I think they might be in the handbook. I will check the handbook. Alright. So, yeah. I'm glad the apartment's available. I can't afford it. They didn't give us our bribes. Okay, import begins trade sanctions. Immediately restricts all imports from Arstotzka. Okay. December 11th. Sergio apparently wants a word. Hey! Thank you for yesterday. My aim is not like before. I'm concerned. So, key here. Inspect, import rejects all imported goods from Arstotzka. Under request from the Ministry of Trade, the Ministry of Admission will react to this violation. Deny all travelers from import. Glory to Arstotzka. We're not petty. So, excellent. Deny all travelers from import unless they give me money. Understood. Time is short. Act fast. These are today's criminals. Collect them all! Alright. Let me go ahead and open... Where's the... Let me look at the thing. Is it at the back? No. It seems to me the upgrades were in here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Okay. So, toggle inspect, spacebar. Toggle stamp bar is tab. Rulebook shortcuts. We have, these are the tabs. Quick inspect, double click. What does it mean? Try double clicking on something and find out. Okay. Ah. Awesome. I double click a thing and then it turns it on without my having to hit the space bar. Okay, cool. That's what that means. No Emporians allowed. We welcome everyone except Emporians to Arstotzka. Hello. You are here transiting for 2 days. Alright. You are from Empor. Ah, excellent. I have a wonderful surprise for you. Here. No entry from Empor. Yeah, sorry. No, he's not offering me money, so, unfortunately, I'll just put it right there where you can see it. No, wait, I'm not giving you the criminal list. There you go. Good luck. Okay. Oh, hey! That is a person. Okay, transit through Arstotzka. Duration of stay. I stay a couple of days. That is a definite mustache. Okay, good. That matches. Tsunkaido, which I believe is... Oh, Oh, you're Emporian. Okay, congratulations. You are... Yeah. God damn it. Hang on. There we go. Yep. Alas, we can't let you in. So many things. All right. Yellow. Hey, I know you. You from Nirsk? I worked with your father for many years. Ah, you were such a little brat. Yes, you'll find that little has changed. 172. 48. Is that right? Is that height correct? Okay, good. Let's see. Date's good. Orvek Vonor. Issued in Vasilo. I think we're good. Let me go ahead and double check the map, though, as she's given me reason to be concerned. Not concerned, really. More of just, vengeance. Vasilo? No, everything looks like it's in order, so I'm going to let you in. This is you, right? Yes, that's you. Okay. Yes, okay, Olga, you may come in. Go back to Nirsk and tell them you are doing well here. That's very kind of you. Yellow. Why are you here? Are you a criminal? Work. You are a criminal. Duration of stay. I stay 90 days. That's great. Quick thing. Maybe you should not have come. Let me through or you will regret it. Well, we'll find out. Wait here. What's happening? Have your documents ready. Okay. We're detaining so many people. Yeah. Transit duration of stay doesn't matter. Because you are from Empor. Damn it. There we go. Denied. No ticket. All right. What about you? Why are you here? You're coming to work. Duration of stay. It doesn't matter. You're from Empor. Unfortunately. None of that matters. Got everything? Oh, here you go. We're denying a lot of people. Oh, Georgie, hey, how's it going? Again, I am here! Everything all set up now. I come through often to see you. We become good friends. Sure. Sure, Georgie, sure. Right. You didn't tell us why you're coming, but, you know, that's not really gonna matter, is it? Okay. Skull. Bombard. Yeah, this is looking, oh, well, hang it. God damn it. Damn it, Georgie. Weight is different. It's a sad story. My wife very bad cook. If I do not eat, she get angry. I mean, surely. No, alright, never mind. We'll do the search. Maybe you don't like this. I mean, if you'd offered me a bribe, that would have been one thing, but no, now we had to violate your human rights. So, yeah, that's an issue. What is this? It's drugs. I have a little side business here. You let me through and I give you something. Something what? 10 credits. I give you 10 credits for just a little stamp. Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, we go full speed. Thank you. It does sound cheap, that's true. But we are, you know, we are starting our thing. Possible smuggler admitted. I had no idea. What's the purpose of your trip? Visiting. Duration of stay? I stay a couple months. My loyalty can be bought very cheaply. Oh, you're from Empor. Okay, well, guess what? That ain't happening. Yeah, yeah. Sorry to have to tell you, but, you have the wrong country on your passport. No, you don't want that. Wait. Hang on, there you go. Entry is not guaranteed! Hi. Papers, please. Transit through the country. Duration of stay, couple days. You're from the United Federation. Carista City, that matches up. 83, 28, 82. Good, good, good. This looks good. This looks about right. Is that height correct? Yes. Okay. I think we can, in fact, let you in. Let me grab my banner first, because apparently it's quitting time. Please come in. Oh, crap. Well, crap. I already... Your appearance has changed. I had surgery. Let's make sure. God damn it. I already stamped approval. Which is a problem. No, you're not the same person. I cannot verify your identity. Oh? Oh, good. We'll just detain you. Wait here. That would have been embarrassing. Out! Your son has drawn a picture for you to take to work. Thankfully, we have enough for food and heat and rent, so that's good. We have $10 in bribes. That's delightful. And sleep. Day 19. We're at we've done 19 days. Import sanctions end. Over so fast? What happened? Apparently they didn't like that we were just flatly denying them all. December 12th, 1982. Okay. Ah! Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, look. There's someone coming. Empor has relented on their faulty policy. Emporians are now permitted entry. The Divisional Authority of East Creston Operations will visit again today. Hi? It is too early to come all the way out here. The smell at this checkpoint makes me sick. At least your performance is not terrible. You have received 7 citations. Do not slip further. Recognition for sufficiency. Now, I have an old friend coming through. Approve her entry. She is Shay Pirsovska. I do not want to hear any trouble for her. Glory to Arstotzka. Okay. More sufficiency. I'll replace that with... Do I just put them both on? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let me show you how very sufficient I am. I am proud of my sufficiency. I do the bare minimum here at this checkpoint. Oh, you have a vehicle. I do the bare minimum and I'm proud. Hey. All right. Let's see. Empor has relented on their policy. Emporians are now permitted entry. The Divisional Authority of East Creston Operations will visit again today. Which I assume that was that person. Glory to Arstotzka. Here are today's criminals. Here is the book. Let's go to the rules. Let's go here. Let's see. Anything else interesting? No, just the usual. Alright. Here we go. Put the key up here in case anyone hops the fence. Here we go. Hello. What is the purpose of your trip? Immigrating. Yep, okay, good. Republia. Well, that's gonna be a problem there. Passports, you got a different thing here. 2 different numbers here. Check again. Yeah, we'll check for you. What is this? Arstotzka welcomes you. See how we welcome you. Oh, you again. What do you want? Assassin coming from Antegria will target important Ezek agent in Arstotzka. Must be stopped. His name is Khaled Aistam. Do not forget. I've already got a name that I'm not supposed to forget, and I've forgotten it already. So there's a Khaled Aistam, and then there's someone else with a I think an S and a P somewhere in their name, that I'll hopefully recognize when it comes back, because I did not write it down. That could be a problem. We may end up restoring at some point if that doesn't happen. Important Ezek agent. There's an assassin who's going to target. I mean, are you protecting them? You want me to deny him? I am only going to deny him if you provide me the necessary monies. What's this? Do not touch powder. Oh, I can kill people with this. Line powder over passport. Push to affix. Shall I touch the powder? No, don't do that. Okay, well, that'll come in handy if I want to off anyone. I'm not really about offing people, so it's not great. But if I find someone I happen to randomly feel as though I may wish to revoke their breathing privileges, we'll see, but I don't know. Miloš Todorovic, East Creston, was issued here in the Genestora district. Where you're from. Okay, 87, 88, that looks about right. Yes. Okay. Why am I... Alright, 84, 40, yeah, this is weird. Were you born 2 years before you were born? Let's find out. We're just checking for time travel, no worries. Time travel is illegal in Arstotzka. Was that the person I was supposed to let in? I have utterly forgotten. 72, 175. Yeah, that looks about right. What did you say? You're moving here? Yeah. Okay. Good. Great. You'll love it here. Great Rapid, which is correct. 12-9. This is expired. Your passport's expired, unfortunately. So that's a problem. It's a mistake. I just renewed it. Well, you could renew it for a small fee right here if you like. But otherwise, I'm going to have to deny you. I have to watch these names carefully to see if I suddenly remember the right one. Oh, it's you. And I say it's you. Cover big story, duration of stay, I cannot say. Maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks. I mean, that seems reasonable for a reporter. Unfortunately, yeah. We can't, yeah. Reporter and have right to enter. Give me a visa stamp. No. This pass means nothing. Fascist! I mean, yes, but what do you... Alright. Visiting for 60 days. Alright. Skull. Is that you? Your appearance has changed. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. You just have to get ink on your fingers. Alright. No, you're good. So it should say that that's cleared. Yep, good, good. Alright. Okay, so we're good there. Let's finish checking the numbers here. Okay, that's good. Hey. No, no. Wrong. Okay. Skull, which I believe is correct. From Obristan, or Cobristan as we affectionately refer to it. 170-ish. And 52. Okay, good, good. This all looks good. No, I mean this looks good. All right. You're not a criminal, are you? No. Okay. All right. Come in. Cause no trouble. Entry is not guaranteed. Hello. My presence was requested. Oh, you're a diplomat. Okay. Okay, that's close enough. Let's see. Justin Lankin. This matches. You can operate in Overstand, Kolechia, Integria, Arstotzka. Kolechia, let's make sure that matches. Nini. Looks like it does. Document must have a seal. Yeah, looks like it's pretty good. Kolechia, also Vidor, right? Vidor, 1984. This looks valid. Diplomats require authorization. Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, come in. What did I do? Oh, invalid. For goodness sake. This trip I plan to work. Duration of stay. I remain for 1 month. Alright. Kaladistum. Oh, okay. You're the one that they want me to kill, I think. Let's see. 1983, 1983. 1983. This looks like everything's in order. You're planning to work for 1 month. Doing some killing. That's fine. Let's see. Glorian. Antegria. Glorian. Yeah, they're not paying me to kill you, so I have absolutely no problem with letting you in here. Oh, you're an architect, quote unquote. You're an architect of people's destruction. Here, come on in. I'm gonna take that down also, just in case we get someone popping in suddenly. There you go. Yeah, I can't get into it. I got a detain bonus, so that's something. I feel like we detained more people than this. We do without... Yeah. It'd be great if I could actually get in that Class 7 apartment. Oh well. So you can find out if I accidentally... Integrity and whistleblower accepted by Aristotska. Move risks angering move risks angering neighbors. Okay, apparently I guess I let them in. That's who that was supposed to be. December 13th. Alright. What have we got? A special program for political asylum has been established. Those seeking asylum must carry a valid grant of asylum. Entrants with such a grant do not require an entry permit or an ID supplement. Okay. Here are today's criminals. Huh. Wonder what that looks like. Grant of asylum. Okay, the valid seal, same as the other seals. Always verify fingerprints, it says. So that's what a grant of asylum looks like. Asylum seekers must have a grant. Alright. I wonder if I always have to verify their fingerprints, though, because it says... I think it says I have to. So we should do that, I suppose. Alright, come in. Papers. What is the purpose of your trip? Work. Duration of stay, 8 weeks. Quick note. Do you have any money? Because that's kind of important. Let me through or you'll regret it. No, no, we don't respond to threats. We respond to bribes. That's a big difference. Have your documents ready. Asylum. Alright. Quick question. Are you a criminal? No. Okay. Alright, yeah, you don't have to have most of the things. I'm just kind of here. Let's take some fingerprints. Now I have ink everywhere. Well, sometimes that's the price of doing these things. Yeah, and that matches Okay, good. So let's see. These match. Has the seal. 161. Which I presume is... No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Welcome in. Thank you. I hope the things are better here. Well, me too. They're not, but, you know, we can pretend. Hello? I'll need a visit. Couple weeks. Okay. 83, that's still valid. Good, that's still valid. Vidor in Kolechia. Hohensois. Oh, there's a typo here. Names don't match. My name was changed recently. Okay. Give us your prince. What do these people have against ink? Okay. They don't like ink. Okay, the seal looks right. This looks like this is all correct. Let me just double check Vidor in Kolechia. Or Vidor, depending on which side of the room you're standing. Yep, we're good. No, it's Vador. Vador. Okay, good. Yeah, sure. Come in. Why not? Why not come in? What? Alias does not match right. Oh, for goodness sake. That was a problem. Give me a red stamp. I'm serious. I have a better job offering him a red stamp and I can break contract in Aristotska. 10 credits for you. Yeah, okay. Red stamp. Yeah, I can deny you. I'm not gonna have a reason to deny you. Unless we have, you know, a discrepancy here. But if you want to offer me money, I can give you a red stamp. Yeah, sure, okay. Here you go. Thank you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Last warning. Just visiting. You should stay 2 weeks. Alright. Karista City. 12. This is expired, unfortunately. And then they're using an expired document. I don't know what to say. I do. Denied! Aristotska welcomes you, just not that person. Haven't I seen you before? I have only passport, but hear me out. There's little time. I must enter today. I come back in 3 days with right papers. To prove I give you something important. A special family treasure. A watch. Fully digital. Ooh, you hold this collateral. I'll be back to pick it up. Damn it, I've already hit my limit. And take this. All for green. Okay, well, yeah, that'll offset it, so sure. Yeah, okay. It looks like we're letting you in. Thank you. Come back in a few days to pick up watch. Sure, I absolutely will not sell it in that amount of time. Papers, I am coming to live with my husband. Okay. Well, hang on, let me move all of my citations out of the way so I can get to the rule book. Yep, we're gonna need your entry permit. That's the one. Here it is. Good, thank you. Okay. Coming to live with your husband. Alright, is this you? It is you. Okay. These numbers are different. Oh. Detain! What is happening? I'm trying to make money back for the mistake I made earlier. Purpose of your trip. I plan to work. Duration of stay, 1 year. Oh, hang on. Oh crap. Well, that was a problem. Your sister's been arrested. Her young daughter needs a home. Adopt niece. Oh crap. Yeah, if it hadn't been for that penalty, then I would only have to turn off the heat and I'd be fine. But unfortunately, I got to turn off the food. Why was my sister arrested? At least I got some bribes. That helps. And a sharpshooter bonus. If I'd been faster, maybe I'd have gotten a better bonus. Damn it! Alright. Come on in. Antegrian whistleblower arrives. Disappears immediately. Extremists. Yeah. Daring bike attack at Grestin checkpoint. Extremists growing boulder. Grestin like magnet. The weather. Okay. Hey, how's it going? There's more action at this checkpoint than in the war. I fought in Kolechia for 5 years. If you think it's bad in Arstotzka, it's 10 times worse in Kolechia. I do not blame them for coming here. Anyways, you're doing well. Keep it up. Okay, thank you. Alright. All we have today is a criminal list and a watch. We're going to just keep the watch down there. We will pawn it later. Criminals go over here. The key goes up here. Let's see. Anything else I desperately need? I don't know. Rule book. Might want to have rules. Have we changed anything else recently? No. Just we're good with asylum seekers. All right. Okay, here we go. Welcome. All right. Bushentvik. You are 174-ish, 92. Is this right? I can never tell with the heights if any of those. I haven't had a single person have the wrong height yet. Fardesto district, Great Rapid. Great Rapid? Wait a minute, that's not an Aristotskan district. Is it? It is not. You know what would be great is if I could actually see them both on screen at the same time. What are you trying to pull here, buddy? The issuing suit is incorrect. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's find out, shall we? Wait here. Arstotzka welcomes you. We welcome you with guns. Are you here? Visiting friends for 14 days. Anna Chulkova. This is good through tomorrow. These are good through the various amounts of time. Good, that's the same. And that looks right. Sunkaido, I think, is correct. We'll double check. We've been just denying Emporians for some time, so this looks all correct. So yes, and you're not a criminal, are you? Not that I can tell. This looks like the same person. Yeah, alright. I'm not seeing any discrepancies. I'm sure they'll tell me what the discrepancy was as soon as I let you in. Alright. Come in. It's you again. Hi, remember me? Go Ass Kickers. Oh, yeah. I gave you that great banner. Yes. Listen, I tell my coach about this. He gets very upset. See, if I do not get banner back, I lose front seat on team bus. All seats good, but front seat definitely. So I really need banner back. What you say? Oh, money. Yes, absolutely. I shall be happy to return this banner to you. Ah, good. It's more beaten up than I remember. There's a big tear here. What did you do? I hung it on the wall. Oh, coach should be happy. Yes, I remember you. Fardesto District issued in Paradisna. Is that right? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, you should be good. I remember you. Famous last words. This is you, right? Everything's correct? Okay. We're going to let you in now. Do not disappoint me. Thanks, bud. Don't forget to root for for us at regionals. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Transit. Couple weeks. 19th, 31st, 84. 7 at XR. This looks like the same person. Liliana Aguilar. Slight difference of the name. Names don't match. My name was changed recently. Excellent. Please put ink all over your fingers. Alright. That matches. Good. And that too matches. Good. Okay, yeah, alright. So that's being cleared. Probably, but it's not. Wait. No known alias. You're not going to get me out on that this time. Cannot verify your alias. I don't know what to say. Well, let's find something to say. You'll think. We'll give you some time to think of something. Have your documents ready. Next. Papers. You'll visit friends. 8 weeks. This isn't you, is it? No. Okay. 16th and 31st, and that matches. Marie Deluria, and yeah, these look. It's 181. It could be a little short. No, we're good. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Yurko City, I think, is right. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Stamp looks good. Come in. That was no trouble. Hey, Georgie, how's it going? Okay, I'm back. Same procedure. Same procedure? Are we gonna have to do this every time? Yep. Ah, for goodness sake. I see a difference here. It's real mystery. No, I just have to be... You couldn't just give me the bribe ahead of time, could you? This would be a lot simpler if you just give me the money up front. Alright, hang on, let me do this. Okay, rules. Alright. Drugs? Looks like good stuff, right? Wait, I give you 10 credits for OK Stamp. Think about family. You buy many things with these credits, just for little harmless drugs. Yeah, sure, okay. Those were the magic words. You told me this hard business. So far everything's smooth like ice, thanks to you. Buy something happy for wife. Let's hope so. I'm getting bribes today. This is good. Possible smuggler admitted. What? I don't believe it. What is the purpose of your trip? Work. Duration of stay. 3 months. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And that's good. Drinking Wachenko. And that looks correct. You are a Fisher person. That looks right. That looks right. I think we're good. Not noticing anything weird here. So, and Republia Bostan, right? Which I think is correct. But, of course, I'm going to double check because I can't remember completely. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think you're good. Well, come on in. Oh, and your work permit. You might read that also. Cause no trouble, please. Oh, wait, that was just the halfway. What? Invalid description. Oh, no. I messed that one up. It'll be a couple days. I used to have a watch like that. Sell it to me. It is held for someone. Give me a break. For sure he is not coming back. Let me take it off your hands. 10 credits for it. Yeah, okay. All digital. It's very nice. Thank you. Kevik Kalinsky. LOSH9 on USC. Transit 2. What did you say? Transit 2 days? Through the country, couple days. Yeah, that looks good. Hi, hun. That matches. Bald, that matches. 65, 168 looks good. Yeah, this is looking good. You're from Impor, which is hi, hun. Yeah, nope. I think we're good. I think we're good to let you in. So please come in. Cause no trouble. Oh, for goodness sake, what happened? Invalid expiration date. No! I thought they were right. Your son is sick and needs medicine. Your niece has disappeared. What happened? I got a lot in bribes, though, so that helped. How did my niece disappear? I adopted her. I thought I adopted her. Did I not click the adopt button? I'm gonna have to go back and check to make sure I clicked the adopt button. It's not good. Or it could be because everyone went hungry. That's not good. I thought I adopted her. Maybe I had to have a Class 7 apartment in order for that not to happen. I don't know. Well. Polio resurfaces in United Fed. Isolated diagnosis or something more. Walk to work. Oh, wait. There's a red person there. Inspector, your position is important and your responsibilities are broad. Follow all protocols strictly. Alright. Apparently polio's come back. That's awesome. I am concerned. Why are you here? You're immigrating. Forever. You're from Korista City in Obristan. Is that right? I think it's right. No. It is not right. Passport has false information. I don't know anything about that. Well, we'll find out what you know. That red person concerns me. Papers, please. Oh, why? Because I wasn't an assassin for you? Khaled killed 2 Ezek agents. Another assassin comes, man in red. Carries info on all Ezek in Arstotzka. Cannot take chances. You must kill him today. We will provide opportunity. If succeed, you will be caught. Must sacrifice soul for Arstotzka. Family will be safe. No. Shoot to kill. Oh, I see. This is like for the weapons locker, presumably. I am not going to do that. Okay, Fuzing Jovic, Genestora District, Orvek Venor is where it was issued. I think that's correct. Yep. This looks right. 179, 80. These dates match. Yes, this looks right. This all looks good. Welcome home. What's weird is they have this key that we can just unlock. The gun. Diplomatic envoy. Okay. You're from Kolechia. You can do stuff here. The passport number doesn't match. So that's an issue. Was a mistake. The document is valid. Detain! I have no problem detaining a diplomat. I should have just turned him away. I'm detention happy. Okay, that looks like that matches. Date of birth does not match. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, we'll find out. Next. As promised, I'm back with the right papers now. Where's my watch? I sold it. What? I give you a watch to hold. Put trust in you. I am not what you would call trustworthy. But I will go ahead and do my job. Let's see, 175 thereabouts. Yeah. Yep, this looks this looks fairly in order. Les Renati and Republia. Yep, no, that looks good. Stamp looks good. And, I mean, it looks like we're good here. It's just that, mostly, I had no idea if you were coming back or not, so I sold the watch. Caused no trouble. Watch was a gift from cousin. I hope you got good money for it. Damn Arstotzkan crook. Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. You're here to work, apparently. For a few months, 3 months. Okay, great. Would you like to give us a passport? What is a passport? Yeah. That's the thing you need to show us to get in. Papers. Purpose of your trip. Work. Duration of stay. A full year. Wait. There we go. I'm not shooting that guy. Day was cut short by a terrorist attack. Everyone here is okay. Can the wall hold? Border safety continually questioned. Any question? December 16th. Inspector. Recent events have cast suspicion on the activities of Aristotskan citizens in the Alton district. The Ministry of Information has requested cooperation. What time is it? It's getting close to... yeah, actually, I don't have a lot more time necessarily. We could probably do one more day. Or so, I think. I seem to be feeling okay, so I think I'm okay here, but... okay. Special drawer for confiscating documents has been installed in your booth. Okay. Rulebook has been updated with information regarding confiscation policy. Confiscate all Aristotskan passports from residents living in Alton district. Travelers may still be granted entry if passport is confiscated and no other rules are violated. Passport seizure slips will be issued to allow entry or denial without a passport. So, if they're from the Alton district, verify Alton resident on ID, drop passport in confiscation drawer. If arresting, confiscate before detaining. Good point. Good plan. These are today's... Oh, wait, Georgie's on the list. That's not good. Can the wall hold? And also I've got a lethal gun if I want it. But that's not what I'm currently approved for. Okay, property of MOA, confiscated documents, confiscate Aristotskan passport belonging to Alton residents. Alright. Apparently, that's a thing. Confiscation. Confiscate Aristotskan passports belonging to Alton residents. Passports must be confiscated before detaining. Alright. Okay. We'll give it a shot. Papers? Hey, you're from the Alton district. Let's see. See if we're letting you in or not. This looks correct. As far as I can tell. Excellent. Okay, great. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you. It's good to be back home. I'm leaving for a trip soon, so I just need my passport back. It is being confiscated. What do you mean? Contact number on slip for recovery. You can just hand it back. It has been filed. I cannot give it back. It's right there in your drawer. I'm not leaving without the passport. Okay. What are you doing? You cannot do this to me. I am a Aristotskan citizen. I have a right to travel freely. That's... Well, you know. You haven't seen the rule book. Ooh. Oh, God. Next. You didn't see anything. Don't worry about that guy. Everything's fine. Why are you here? Just visiting. Duration of stay, 2 weeks. Alright. NFF 34, yeah, that looks right. This is good for, yeah, this is good. Still, this is good still. See, Senkaido, I believe, is correct for Impor. Is this you? It is you. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay, good. 46, 164. Height. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Pretty much. Let me just double check. Impor. Yep, no, we're good. Alright. Seal is good. Welcome in. Yeah. Oh, it's no trouble. Alright. Visiting relatives. 2 weeks. 26th, 19th, 6483. We're good. Dark hair, which... Is that correct? I think that's correct. I don't know. Haihan, which is also correct. And yeah, this is looking almost right. We have a height discrepancy. What are you talking about? Here, just put this. Put your fingers on that, would you? Ah, so slight issue. Also different fingerprints. One moment, please. Have your documents ready. Oh, it's you. We have missed our chance. Man in red survives. He now targets Ezek agents in Kolechia. Our plans must adapt. Yeah, okay, fine. Unless you want to make this a business relationship, get out of my face! Papers, please. Wish I could have them detained. I can't. Stay 30 days. Alright. Visit visiting friends. Alright. Skull, is that right? I think that's right. Yes, it is. Okay. Is that right? Okay. 58, 170. I was excited about that last one. That was the first time we had a height violation. Someone lied about their height. Let's see. Passport's expired, though. That might be a problem. Yeah, well. Alas. Entry's not guaranteed. Alright. You're from Alton. Great. Let's see. The rest of this looks good as far as I can tell. Yes. Good. Okay. Good. I think we can let you in. Congratulations. Where's my passport? It's being confiscated. What should I do? Contact the number on the slip. Yellow. Okay. Orvek van Oor. Alright. Lendiforma. Okay, good. Slightly different hair, but probably very much the same person. Also over here, too. So there's that. Hey. How's it going? I have nothing to say. Well, we'll see. What is this? Just, Just gonna have a little chat with you. That's all. Okay, Georgie, we got problems. Hey, come for a short visit. Everything is definitely okay with me. For sure I am not in criminal bulletin or anything. Well, about that. We need to talk about that, Georgie. Cause yeah, it's kind of a little bit, yeah. Kind of a little bit. Your face is in wanted bulletin. What? I pay police like crazy. They promise no bulletin. All clear, they say. I think twice about trusting friendly people. I know, right? So you want to offer me anything at all? No? You don't? No. No, not at all. Sorry. Sorry, Georgie. It's okay. Most police know me now. I have a little talk with them again. Anyway, you have a tough job. I'd rather sell drugs. I hear ya. What's the purpose of your visit? Visiting friends? Stay a couple of weeks. Let me grab that drawing off the wall, just in case something weird's happening here. True Glorian. Curly hair, curly bobbed hair. Which is, I presume that is correct. Rachel Sinin, 1984. And let's see. This is correct. I think that looks right. And 166 and 61. Is that right? The height of the hair always fools us. We're not sure. 1211. Ah, well, that's expired. I was busy. Well, I am sorry. But, you gotta go. Class 7 apartments available. We do not have enough in savings for a Class 7 apartment, unfortunately. Getting a detained bonus, but yeah, salary just doesn't cut it. Alright. Yeah, very soon I must depart. Full-blown epidemic threatens United Fed. Previously under control, polio back with vengeance. Okay, this is a little too real. Yeah, I need to add to the content warnings. Just given where we are here. Let me see. Out of curiosity. Epidemics. Yeah. I'll just say polio epidemic. Sort of make that clear. Okay. Alright. Message pop up. No, okay, we're good. Alright. Let me see. I do one more day? I don't know. Kinda need to get going. Hey. Friend, how are you? I have a small favor to ask. During the war, I met a beautiful girl. Ah, here it comes. I think about her every moment. Yesterday I received word that she is finally coming here. Please let her pass and I will be in your debt. This is the day you get gacked, isn't it? Her name is Elisa. Well, let's see. You're offering a debt. Sergio from your Elisa. I love you always. Well, we'll think about it. So, at least I'm not in a hurry. I mean, well, let's look at the criminal bulletins first. We'll see. Yes, this is apparently what she looks like. United Federation citizens present a risk of spreading infectious disease and deny all entrance from United Federation. Okay, look. If she's coming in from the United Federation... Where is she coming? Continue to confiscate Aristot's and passports from residents living in Alton. Worried Aristotska. No, she's not on the criminals list. That's the thing. I can't let her in if she's from if she's coming in from the United Federation. That's all I'm saying. Elisa. It could be a name from there. Ah, good lord. Alright. See, the thing is, I think he gets gacked. So... Or at least, if I don't shoot fast enough, he gets gacked. Which is entirely possible for today. Alright, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Here. I'm putting this on the wall. I am grabbing the rule book. Oh boy. Alright, that'll go down here for now. Come in! Hi. Just visiting? That's great. For 60 days. That's great. Please give me your entry permit. Damn you. I lost it. Well, you can't come in. No, bring your sickness to our Scots. What? I'm perfectly healthy. It's so easy to deny entry. All this paperwork is wasted. Oh, you were from a day. Oh, that's a good thing I caught. That's a good thing he had another discrepancy because I forgot. I just didn't notice he was from. I was about to let him in otherwise. From the United Federation. Asylum. Oh, hey, okay. This is drawing on the wall. My dog can do better. It's from my son. Oh. Maybe you should try sports. Now I have ink everywhere. Alright. Okay. All of those match. I'm now suspicious of you because you maligned my son's art. This is not the same. No known alias. There's no record of this name. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to you for a bit there. What are you doing? Because I make fun of drawing, I take it back! Picture should be in museum! Yes, that's entirely why. Papers, please. Immigrating to Aristotska. Okay, great. You're from True Glorian. Philippa Wiatkin. You're very kind on the descriptions here. 159, I think that's right. That looks right. 1984, 12.4. This is expired. Right, Antegria. I will leave this here. You're hot like fire. What? You, object of desire. You again. Brought my heart in wire. Approved. Approved my visa. It's a bit of an issue there. I mean, you know, I could do that. Does this constitute a bribe? I'm not entirely sure. No. I mean, you know, possibly. But I have to think about that. Still, let's see. You do have to have an entry permit, so do you have one of those by any chance? Entry permit's missing. I did not know it was required. Yes, it is. Sorry. I give you such a lovely note. That's true. It was a lovely note. Why are you here? I will visit friends. Duration, stay a few weeks. That's great. Do you have a passport by any chance? Because that would really help the process. I have it here. Oh, good. Alright. Visiting friends for a few weeks. About a month, okay. A lot of times, sometimes if they're hesitant to give it to you, that they give you their passport, then there's something wrong. But we'll see. 1223, yeah, that's good. 60, 175, that's about right. Yeah, stamp looks good. I think we're good here as far as it goes. So, yeah, I don't see any reason to not let you in. Republia. Bus done. No, you're good. No, yeah, this looks like we're fine here. Welcome in. Cause no trouble. Okay. Transit through the country for 14 days. Good. Life sucks. Apparently it does. Nobody loves me. I mean, you know, that's a fairly common problem. I'm sorry to hear that you are having that experience. 69, 177. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. You don't appear to be a criminal, so that's good. West Greston and Kolechia, which I'm pretty sure we're good. Yes. I'm not seeing any discrepancies. Looking as hard as I can to find some discrepancies, but apparently the stamp looks good. I think we're good. So we're going to let you in. Said transit for 2 weeks. Yeah, no, I think you're good. Thanks, I guess. You're welcome. What happened? Invalid name? The name looked the same. Ah, damn it. Alright. You're... Oh, hey, Alton District. That's great. Yeah, Inspector. Orvec Fanor. That matches. That's like all over the place. But apparently that's matching. That's good. Yeah, I think we're good. We're just going to need to hold on to this passport. Because it is from the Alton District. Where's my passport? It's being confiscated. Why? Contact number on slip. Papers, please, with the purpose of your trip. Call to diplomatic discussions. How's Dimitri? I hear he runs the checkpoint now. Looks like somewhere he would fit in. I bet he is still a terrible boss. Probably. West Greston, this you. Ah, crap. I know what they're gonna ask me about. Oh, that matches. Good. That's great. or you know, for 1982. Shea Perskova, diplomatic. Is that? Yeah, a quick note. Is that right? Yeah, you're good. Okay, you're good there. Yeah, it looks like everything is matching here that I can tell. Except... Must be... unconditional access to all named Council of Nations member states must be granted upon presentation. Aristotska is not named here. Hang on. Diplomats require authorization. There we go. Authorization does not include an Aristotska. Nonsense. I would not do that. Dmitry is not a forgiving person. I know, but I am getting paid to detain you. One moment, please. I am no fool. This is inconvenience, but I'm not worried for myself. Tell Dmitry I said hello. Okay, I will. Nothing. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, this was the last day I was gonna do this for, so I'm gonna we'll go into the next day, and then we will come back out because it is automatically saving each day. New policy safeguards board. Ministry of Health acts to protect citizens. Oh, good. Okay. Oh crap. You get that drawing off the wall. Risk of disease is too great. New protocols and entrance must carry a valid certificate of vaccination. An up-to-date polio vaccine. This requires requirement extends to native foreigners, diplomats, and asylum seekers. All entrants. Worried Aristotska. Hi. You worthless urchin. I had to pull many strings to get Shay out. It was made very clear to let her through. Was it? My patience with you has run out. Oh, crap. Your supervisor has reported you for theft of our Scott's husband property. Oh, no! That was the one! She was supposed to be coming that day. Damn you. The penalty is forced labor. Ah. Your family will be sent back to their village. No! The border will remain open under a replacement inspector. Alright, Aristotska. Oh my god. Damn it! Well, it's a good thing that we, that I already decided I was going back. I was quitting in a moment, so played for total of 4.5 hours over, then 215 travelers processed, 99 approved, 62 denied, 42 detained, 20 citations earned, 166 stamps applied. This is ending number 12. Okay, so good to know. We have to let Shay in. Okay, that's the one we have to let in. All right. Well, that's good to know. Lovely. Wow. Okay. My headphones are starting to not work terribly well. I'm gonna need to get a replacement. Okay. All right. Well, I reckon that's it for today. We will, next time, which will probably be like Wednesday, we'll come back and, try that again. Hopefully let the right person in. I also kind of want to go back and make sure that I did the proper thing, that I was yeah, I'm gonna review the video and make sure I actually did adopt the niece. Because it just, nothing happened and it said that she had disappeared. So I just wanted to go back and double check that. And if I didn't, we may go back a little further than we were. But that aside, no, that was fun. I am. I definitely want to leap back in and do more of this. So we'll be doing that soon. That was funny. What? A lot's going on. A lot's going on. Okay. So aside from that, the only other thing that's happening on this channel is on Saturday nights when we're available. We have our game of Invisible Sun, the Age of Paradox, that I'm running, and there will be a game on the 29th, a one-shot. The 29th, the 26th. On the 26th, on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. I do have a one shot of To Serve Her Wintry Hunger that I'm going to be running. I ran that a few years ago, and I figured to go ahead and do that again. That's a game about people being violent, evil winter spirits hunting down a human who's wandered into their forest. And so, if there's any interest in signing up for filling out the sign up form for that, you can go down to RPG sign up or go to jimmyesthatjim.com and click on game sign up. As always, beginners are welcome. But that's everything I think we have going on for the nonce. More stuff coming relatively soon. We will see how things go. Also, I have a thing that I'm going to probably run on someone else's channel in a couple of weeks, but we're still cementing the details, so I can't say anything yet. So we shall see. We shall see. In the meantime, let's see. I think I'm gonna actually we'll do a raid, shall we? Shall we? There are a lot of people one could raid right now, potentially. We have someone playing Mech Warrior. We have someone playing Invisible Sun. We have so many things happening right now. We have a lot of things happening right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a number of different potentials here, so we're gonna probably go and raid one of those folks. So I'll figure that out in a moment after we hit the end card. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.